You know that feeling when you're completely lost in the moment, when all your daily worries just disappear? That's exactly what happens when I'm hanging 15 feet on a wall, trying to figure out my next move. But here's the thing, climbing isn't just about physical strength, it's about something much deeper, something that keeps pulling us back to the wall time and time again. Hey everyone, it's Stefan, and today we're diving into the psychology behind why climbing becomes so addictive. After 2 years of regular climbing, I've discovered 3 fascinating aspects that make this sport unlike anything else I've ever experienced. Let me tell you something, I love chess. And you know why? Because every game is a fresh puzzle waiting to be solved. But here's where it gets interesting. Climbing gives me the exact same feeling. When I first stand in front of a wall, it's like looking at a chessboard. Every hole is a piece on that board, and I need to figure out the perfect sequence of moves. You know, studies show that experienced climbers have up to 30% more active problem-solving neural pathways than non-climbers. As Lynn Hill, one of climbing legend, once said, climbing is the perfect combination of mental chess and physical challenge. And here's how I see it. Climbing is like being a detective in your favorite mystery novel. Each route is a new case to crack, where you need to read the clues, the holds, develop theories, possible sequence, and then test them out until you solve the mystery. Sometimes the solution is obvious, and sometimes requires you to think completely outside the box. I remember staring at this particularly challenging route last week, spending a good 5 minutes just analyzing it before even touching the wall. That patience, something I learned from chess, made all the difference. Because in climbing, just like in chess, a rushed move can be a complete blunder. But here's what really blows my mind about climbing. It's probably the most powerful tool I've found for staying present. You know how hard it is nowadays to just be here, in this moment? We're constantly thinking about yesterday's mistakes and tomorrow's problems. Did you know that 90% of climbers report experiencing flow state regularly? As Thich Nhat Hanh, I'm sorry if I screwed up your name, wisely said, the present moment is the only moment available to us, and it is the door to all moments. Think of climbing like painting a masterpiece. You can't worry about your grocery list when every brush stroke, or in our case, every move, requires your complete attention. I climb 3 times a week, usually twice in the evening and once in the morning. Those evening sessions, they're like a reset button for my mind. All the little stresses from teaching, all the tasks on my to-do list, they just fade away when I'm on the wall. In those morning sessions, there's nothing better than starting the day with that sense of accomplishment. Here's a phrase I keep hearing from first-time climbers. Man, this is way more fun than training. And you know what? They're absolutely right. I can't count how many times I've heard this in a gym, and it still makes me smile every time. Would you believe that climbing burns between 5 and 900 calories per hour? As Chris Sharma puts it, climbing might be hard, but it's the most fun way to get fit I've ever found. It's like being a kid in a playground, except this playground builds strength, endurance, and community all at once. You're not just working out, you're solving vertical puzzles while making friends. The beauty of climbing is that it doesn't feel like exercise. It feels like play, and that's exactly why it works so well. When you're having fun, you don't need to force yourself to train. Instead, you find yourself wanting to train because you want to get better at climbing. This combination of mental challenge, mindfulness, and pure joy is what got me hooked. It's what motivated me to maintain my fitness through programs like Rush Fit. Because when you're on the wall, Every extra pound matters. It's not just about looking good, it's about climbing better, reaching higher. The incredible thing about a climbing gym is that you'll see people of all ages there. We might be different in many ways, but on the walls, we're all the same. Just get having fun in a vertical playground, challenging ourselves and each other. And you know what makes all this possible? Proper nutrition. Just like a car needs the right fuel to perform at its best, our bodies need clean energy to tackle those challenging routes. When I switched to a plant-based diet, I noticed not just better recovery time, but also increased mental clarity on the wall. It's like upgrading your engine and your GPS system at the same time. If you've been thinking about trying climbing, or if you're already a climber looking to deepen your practice, remember these 3 elements. Approach each route like a puzzle. Use your time on the wall to practice presence, and never forget to have fun, because at the end of the day, that's what keeps us coming back for more. Let me know in the comments about your own experiences with climbing psychology. What keeps you coming back to the wall? And if you're new to climbing, what aspects intrigue you the most? Don't forget to fuel your ascent with clean energy. See you on the wall.